longest-running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Welcome everybody, welcome in to tonight's stream. I am your host Goose, and welcome tonight to Talladega, the mother of all tracks, one of the biggest tracks here in NASCAR. I'm joined in the booth by none other than Ricky Kim. Say hello, Ricky.
How y'all doing?
Tonight, we got a good one for you. We got a pretty darn good one actually tonight. What do you think, Ricky? Tell them about tonight. What are we looking at here at Talladega?
And we're doing trucks at Dega.
Trucks at Dega. It's going to be 80 laps here at Talladega. Stages are going to be 20, 40, 60, just like the last Daytona race. Cautions will be thrown after the final stage as needed. So no cautions until stage 60. So we're going to have a lot of green flag racing. It's going to be interesting to see the fuel consumption here for these trucks tonight. I'm not too sure of it now. You join us here as we're going to be ending up qualifying. That's Robert Lavelle out there. And yeah, what are we looking like for temperatures here, Ricky? I know temperatures aren't going to make too much of a difference because it's 3-lane baby Talladega, even 4-lane all the way if you wanted. But what are we looking like for temperatures?
As of right now, we are running at 67 degrees Fahrenheit.
67 degrees Fahrenheit on the track?
Yes.
Wow, that's actually a pretty
Actually, it just updated. It's jumping between, now it says 74, just said 90. So we'll see when the race starts.
I gotcha. Let's go over our starting grid here. We got Greg J. Todd on the start, Eldon Crosshair in second, Bentley Cole in third, James Smith is going to be in fourth place, Zach Capps out there in fifth, Ricky Miles in sixth, Ethan George in seventh, John Miles the fourth in eighth, Vince Mitchell in ninth, and I don't know how I messed that up that bad. Doug, I'm so sorry. Doug Helfer is going to be in your 10th place position. If you're interested in the rest of the grid, Ricky, you can read them off.
On the grid, there's a lot of names. We're missing out on about 30 people.
There are a lot of trucks still gridding up here on the grid. We're going to just take a look through there. There's that number 69 rainbow truck that we saw out there. Mr. Miles is going to come back to try and take home a victory here at Talladega. He's going to blink a little bit. There's Ricky Miles there in that number 5 truck. There's the number 1. That's Smith. I'm dropping everything on my desk right now. That's atrocious. Keep looking back through the grid here. There's that number 29 truck. That's Kleba. We watched him during practice. He was pretty fast during practice, so surprising to see him back here in the 20th position. We'll see what he can do here, though. This is Talladega, after all. There's a really chromed out truck. That's the number 66. That's Bearden. Really, really shiny truck. But the trucks are going to start going, hopefully here in just a second, I think. I just saw.
Full grid of 41 cars.
Pace car is off. That is Todd leading your way. And then number 24, Spring Greats truck. If you guys are interested in joining the Dare Dirty Air Racing Experience hosted series, make sure to join their Discord. They host these every Wednesday and every Saturday night, as far as I'm aware. So if you want to come be a part of the fun, they do these. It's in the hosted section on iRacing. Join the server for all the info and the times for when it goes up. And for the broadcast link if you're interested in watching the broadcast and watching yourself on the track, either get wrecked or to win. Depends if you can win it. I'll challenge you to it. I'll challenge you to it just so you guys get in here. One of the trucks is actually gonna be... Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, we're back to live. I have no clue what happened there, but one of the trucks is back on the grid. That's gonna be the number 31 of Brown, aka the number 9 truck. He's going to have a little bit of an issue back here. Not too sure what's going on with him, but hopefully he'll be able to get that figured out. I'm going to head back up here to the leader, though, and we're going to watch them as they slowly make their way around. What do you think, Ricky? Tonight's going to be a good race?
It's always a good race at Talladega.
I'm thinking so too. Talladega is personally one of also my favorite tracks. I know I say that about Daytona, and you can probably guess. As I've said many times, I'm a super speedway person. The pace car is down as the trucks are going to come to the restart zone. We're going to get a closer look here. There we go.
Green flag.
Green flag is in the air. That number 24 truck is going to rocket forward. The number 23 of Cole is going to be right on his tail. That is Bentley Cole right behind him. The 08 is going to filter in right behind him. That outside lane is going to try and start making their way going. They're going to fall off a little bit. Todd is going to keep a hold of this lead. Todd was really fast out there during practice. He was a fast qualifier, fast practicer, and he's been fast out here all night. One of the trucks is down below the yellow line. Hopefully he can get himself sorted out. We're bumper to bumper up here. Remember, these guys do not have cautions. So if they do wreck, it's going to be a little bit of an issue for them. It's all bumper to bumper as they come by the grandstand. Coming to lap number 2 here at Talladega. One of the trucks has fallen back. Unsure what happened to him. Looked to be the number 40 truck back there, I'm believing so. And again, for these kinds of races here, we are not going to go over incidents unless they're gigantic ones that happen right in front of us. But we're not going to really go over incidents here until the actual cautions come out. That way we can racing. But either way, most of the crashes happen on the screen. It's like I scare the crap out of the drivers, or they're looking away from their car. I'm watching my stream. Oh! And as I say
Already
that,
wrecked.
it's a
Oh,
big
no.
wreck! Oh no! Already! It's a big wreck. They're going through the grass. The 77's through. Oh no! The 64, that's Heffler. He's got a black flag. He's going to have to serve that. Unsure what that black flag's for. Ricky Miles also caught up in it. Oh no! That happened coming across the line, and a truck is smoking back there. That's the number 18. That is Blasdell in the Ram 18 truck. His truck is pretty smashed up. Let's see if we can take a look at what happened. I mean, you never know. They just... Alright, here they come around. They just get loose. They all just get loose, and they all just absolutely wreck into each other. That is fun. Alright. Here we are back to live. There we are. We're back to live. And we're going to focus on the leaders here. Vince Mitchell and Todd are going to be fighting to try and take first place away from each other. Saw that Dodge Ram truck trying to limp his way back to pit lane there. I'm not too sure how that's going to work out for him. The number 23 Dodge Ram is working with the 24 Chevy there. Got 2 Chevys up top. 3, 4, maybe 5. Got a lot working together there. Not a very big group. You see, we got a lot of trucks out here, but not a huge group up front. And I wonder if that's because of fuel consumption. What do you think, Ricky? Do you think we don't have such a huge pack up here in the front due to the fuel, or maybe just a lot of unfortunate starts from some of these trucks?
Looked like a lot of plus that drag that happened. Probably took out a good chunk of the pack. But don't worry, there is going to be a stage at lap 20.
$20 laps per stage per 80 races. Or 80 lap races. I do like it. I do like it. The number 30 of Vince Mitchell is going to take the lead away from the number 24 Todd. He is going to take it away. But hopefully Todd will be able to get that truck back up there. That outside lane is following the number 8 truck up there all by himself. But he does have 4 trucks coming behind to help. Todd is going to rush up to the top and get in front of the number 8. And he's going to try and get that outside lane working. He's wanting that high side, trying to urge those trucks on that outside lane to come up with there and help him. And it looks like it's going to go 3 wide here. Todd's out there by himself. We got a truck on the bottom of the apron. Mitchell's just going to run away with it. The number 23 behind him, that's going to be Cole. Number 78 of George behind him. We're on lap 7 and we've already seen a lot of chaos. We see some trucks filtering out of pit lane after being crashed out. Coming to that, what was that, 3rd lap, I believe? It was an unfortunate event. I mean, I was just talking about it too. I was just talking about how you guys crash when you look at the computer screen. You know, keep paying attention. I'm unsure of how many trucks are actually out of this race.
Looked like about 13 cars got taken out that wreck.
I'm wondering how many still remain. Let's take a peek down pit lane real quick. Oh my goodness, as I did that, I saw a crash. You've got to be kidding me. Well, we missed that. Let's take a look down pit lane. No one is down pit lane, surprisingly. So, unsure where they are, but not down pit lane. We're going to look at Ronald Hall right here. He's out there in that number 8 truck. He's in 6th position. He's up 7 positions since the start of the race. Right behind him is Junior in that number 37 truck. Just take a look at him. That's Bernie Reyes Jr. He's up 10 positions since the start of this race. Now 9. He's got that outside lane is working. That outside lane is going. They're going to be working their way up there. Dive low down under the apron as this front pack is going to continue charging throughout the field. This front pack seems to be really the only pack that is formed up on the track right now. A lot of people are just singled out or just running in duo groups around the track right now. After that wreck, a lot of people just unfortunate events. And we got some people pitting right now. That's the number 30, the 37, the 8, and I believe the number 55 also going to be coming down pit lane. That's a big Yellowwood sign. We'll head back up to the leaders here. That means Smith is going to be leading this race. And the number 1 Chevy, he is on the outside lane. That outside lane is working now that not many cars are in this group. That inside lane has less and less trucks to keep it going. So the outside lane is going to take it away. They're going to almost go 3 wide there. They're going to get a little bit out of shape. And then number 23 Ram truck is going to come down the apron. More trucks are going to start heading down pit lane. They're all pitting at lap 10. We'll watch off of pit lane exit. Pit lane exit cam brought to you by Premier Racing Setups. Appreciate you guys for all that you do for the team. Also, shout out to Juicy Spider Racing. We appreciate all the graphics and designs that you do for the team. If you guys need any of your graphical design needs fulfilled, check out Juicy Spider Designs. They have a whole bunch of stuff in there. They have a whole race team, design team. They got some sound guys in there. It's a fun little group to hang out with. Do like them. A lot of cars or trucks are going to start filtering off of pit lane. And the number 1 is Smith. He's actually going to be back in the race. Smith, number 1, is going to be in the lead of the race. Sorry. He was never the leader before. And then number 78 is staying out there with him. He was the fastest one off of pit road, and he's out there. Some of these guys pitted on lap 9, but they were a lap down. So it does make a little bit of sense. Now the number 1 of Cole is looking like he's going to come out as the leader of the race. Nope, it's still Smith. Sorry. I have no clue why the scoreboard is a little bit glitchy, but it's just going to be a little duo team out there for now. Unless they can pick up this guy, he's going to dive a little bit below the apron, but we got another pack forming right here. This is back in 11th position. The number 7, the 08, the 74, and the 70. A 4-way pack all working together here at Talladega. Surprised you haven't said anything, Ricky, about the top 12 trucks out there right now on the field. They are all Chevys.
They are all Chevys, Goose. You already know who are the best.
Followed up by a Ford, then another Chevy, then a Toyota and a Ram, and a Ford. And to end out your top 20, it's going to be Chevys. That's the Reese's. I don't even know how to pronounce that last name. I'm so sorry. But that's the Risa in the number 70 car or truck right there. Leading this 4-way group, we got Skippy 7474. Go check him out on Twitch, I guess. And the number 74 truck, that's McCracken. He's locked bumpers with the Risa, because they're going to make their way down the back straightaway. The 08 truck is not too far behind. And that number 7 mellow yellow truck of black is coming up pretty quick as well. It'll be nice if they could pick up a couple more trucks, to be honest with you.
Yeah, of course it will be. But so far, it looks like the field's pretty spread out.
I didn't expect the field to get so spread out. It looks like they are going to actually pick up a couple of trucks here. The number 37 and the 8 have been working together. That's Bernie Ray's Jr. And Mr. Ronald Hall. They've been working together a little bit here, as this four-way pack is going to be coming up on them, and they're going to pick them up. And take a look there. That's that number 64 truck. He's also going to join in on this. That's going to be 6 different trucks in this pack. So we're going to have a 6-truck pack out here back on Talladega for the final 5 laps here of the stage. They're going to get an outside lane work and a couple of lanes work, and not too sure if that's the smartest idea. I'm not too sure, Ricky. What would you do in this situation? Would you get 2 lanes going, or would you get 1 big lane going?
If I was in the race right now, I would honestly just try to survive until the next stage break. You will get your laps back.
I'm sure about that too. You see that number 64 truck, I believe that is. He's trying to keep up with these 6 trucks here. It's a 7-truck group.
So far in the lead is James Smith, followed by Ethan George.
That is the 64 of Heffler. And he hits loose and he spins! The 74 gets spun around and into the wall. Oh no. That is unfortunate. He is going to go below the apron. He just got out of line, man. He just got a little bit loose and he got turned. And that's something that'll happen here at Talladega if you're not too careful. These trucks are a little bit scared. They're going to go single file and they're going to line all the way back up. They might shoot it there. Yep, the 08's going to try and look to the outside. The 7's going to go with him. The 70 is untoo sure who to follow here. Another truck below the apron there I just saw. They're going to be coming up on another truck. That is the 114 of Decker, aka the 717 on his truck apparently. I believe I'm talking about the correct one. And this pack of trucks is going to be rocketing their way through the field. It's a good push for the end of the stage. You see more and more trucks further up the track. These trucks are going to try and make their way up there. I'm not too sure if they're going to have enough time though before the stage comes out. They might.
Oh, it looks like someone ran out of gas right in the entrance of pit lane.
That's that truck that we saw sitting there before. That was that chromed out 66 truck that we saw at the beginning there.
Do you think he's going to have enough time to get towed and fuel back up for the next stage?
If he doesn't start getting towed now, it's going to take him a little bit to get back there to pit lane. So the faster he gets the towing, the faster he'll be able to get back out there. I assume just like the other race and how most of these races I think are run, trucks that are a lap down throughout these stages do get their laps back, unless of course it is the final stage. After the final stage, there is no more mercy. Yellows do come out after wrecks. The 8's going to dive below the apron, and so is the 37 there. I don't know if they just can't make it to the stage or if they forgot that they're stages. That number 9 truck's going to go on the outside. He's going to try and shift into the pack there. Came down in front of those 3 trucks, but those 3 trucks all together, they're drafting so hard that they're going a lot faster. That number 9 truck's going to try and force that 1 truck almost down, but he's not going to be able to get him down below the apron, so he's going to be fine. The number 37 and the number 55 are going to be coming out of pit lane there. We got another group actually formed up on the track. There's the 69, the 1,
Caution's out. Caution's out.
the stage
There goes
is
our first.
out.
Are you sure you got your release mark correct coming into
That was
pit
the
road?
1, the
Yes,
5,
I do,
the
sir.
78, the 69, and the 149 all working together. That was the front pack. These are the leaders of the race. The number 78 of George is going to be your stage 1 winner of tonight. Let's see if we can find him out there on the track. There he is out there, the 78 of George in that Bass Tracker, American flag, Bass Pro Shops, Chevrolet. Oh no! I just dropped a bunch of stuff, Ricky. But he is going to be your stage winner. And as we make our way through the stage, let's hear from our sponsor, Premier Racing Setups.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Welcome back here to Talladega. We are still underway here for our stage break. That number 78 of Ethan George. He's an A-class out there. He's got 2.3K here in iRacing. These guys are going to start making their way down pit lane. We are going to go to pit lane entrance cam here, and we're going to take a look at these guys. See what they're up to. Some of these trucks are still out there trying to get their laps back. That looks like all that's going to come down pit lane as of right now. Let's go to pit lane exit and take a look. There's the number 24. That's Todd. Todd has been trying to make his way back up to the lead. Here comes the race off of pit road. The 78 filters out pretty well there. The 1 is going to follow behind, followed by... Oh, Hall actually is going to be the leader. He did stay out. He did not come down. I don't expect him to stay out, though. I do think he is going to end up coming back down pit road.
Yeah, that'll be the safest play because they are limited on fuel. Probably about 11, 12 laps.
That's going to put Ethan George in second place as of right now. James Smith in third. There's Donnie Beach. He's up in 85th. Or he's the 85th car out there, the 85 car. He's up 7 positions since the start of the race. The 144 of Decker is also out there, up 11 positions. That's Travis Decker. Greg J. Todd, he's down 5 positions. He's back here in 6th position. The 08 of Caps is going to be in 7th. 8th position, the number 70 of Theresa. Devin Black is going to be in 9th. Peyton Kleba is going to be in 10th position. Things are going to get filtered around here, so of course none of that's going to be true. Like I said, that 8 truck is going to come down pit road as of now. A lot of these cars that had to get their lap back, they're going to come down pit lane. There goes the 7, the 33, and the 74, I believe. And they're going to have to choose their line this time. I don't think there is a choose rule actually here, so they're going to have to get double file coming here. The pace car lights are off, and they're going to get formed up here. There's not a lot of trucks out there. Take a look at that, Ricky. A lot of trucks still down pit road, I believe. Let's take a look down pit road real quick. Yes, a lot of trucks down pit road. These are all the trucks that were getting the laps back, which means these are all the trucks that did wreck coming to lap 3 early on here in this race. The 85 of Beach and that Gander Outdoors Nassar truck to the outside, that's Decker. Still got trucks getting some laps back. They're going to have to hurry up. We're going to be coming the green here soon. Not too sure if they'll delay it. Probably not. You got some trucks rushing below the apron to try and get past the pace car. Pace car's going into turn 3. It's going to be close. We also want to thank some of our other sponsors, Puffy Swag Shop. I did recently get my shirt in the correct size, and it is perfect. I do love it. Recommend go check out him if you want any custom designs. He also does 3D printing, so if you want any 3D printing done, check him out.
Looks like there's a little bit over half the field left, but there's still a couple cars that's laps down.
Pace car is going to come off right now. The trucks are going to start making their way towards that restart zone. George is going to be leading the race here.
Green flag, green flag.
He's going to get a good jump. The number 85 right behind him. That number 1 is Smith, James Smith, is going to try and make that outside lane work. The number 78 is going to filter up and catch that's going to allow Smith to catch the draft. That outside lane is going to start falling back as the 114. That's Decker. He's going to start falling off. That 85 is also going to try and make that. Is going to start falling off. They're having a little bit of trouble getting some of these lanes working back there. These 2 trucks, Smith and George, are going to start rocketing forward. They're going to get out there though. But these trucks are going to form up and they're going to catch them. And they're going to have to be ready to defend.
I mean, the name of the game in this specific race is just to survive. So you will get your laps back on every stage break. So I would personally probably just stay in the back, try to stay on the lead lap, and then around lap 60 probably go for a top 5 finish.
That is very true. I mean, technically, the big deal here is you could just run it really, really easy until lap 60. And after that stage, it's going to like an actual race at that point. They are going to have to, it looks like they are going to have to do a green flag pit stop during their final stint. Because these guys are pitting on lap 80. Sorry, these guys are pitting on like every 10 laps. So they are going to have a green flag. It sounds like someone actually blew an engine. I think.
They're going 3 wide.
It is three-wide racing. You see Smith and Poole, they're all going to start falling off a little bit. Take a look, the number 114 of Decker out in front. Travis Decker is leading the race in that middle lane. Here comes the 74 to the outside. That's McCracken. Keith McCracken. 83 right behind him. It's three wide racing here at Talladega. What it's known for. 83 of LaBelle. Sorry. 83 of LaBelle's going to go to the bottom.
Yeah, but the safest place to be at Talladega is actually at the front.
Either at the front or at the back. They're going to start getting a little loose back there.
Yeah, I mean, they're keeping it clean going 3 wide, but how long can they keep it up for?
That middle lane is slowly falling off. That top and bottom lane, they're working pretty good, staying pretty evened up. The outside, the furthest outside lane is starting to fall off a little bit. And that inside lane is starting to take over. Who knows what that middle lane is going to do, though.
That A car does have a side draft. He's getting a little loose, trying to get it past. They're going
They're
4
all getting
wide.
a little loose, and they will go 4 wide. The 74 gets shuffled out of line. It is 4 wide racing here at Talladega. The 8th almost gets loose.
4 wide.
It's still 4 wide here. Still 4 wide. The 1 is going to get pushed up into the 114.
This is why you gotta love Talladega. They're going 4 wide to keep it clean. So
The 8 gets spun around, and the 8 goes around. Ah, they all go around. The 52's around. The 74. Oh, the Loves Mobile. The 38's around. The 717. That's Jonathan Bergeson. I believe he's already been caught up in some incidents tonight. Ronald Hall
I think the
goes
83
around.
car blew a motor. He just got a black flag. Returned to the pits. Meatball.
75 of Shut. He's got a he did have a meatball flag. Doesn't actually look like damage is, okay, damage is on, sorry. I was a little confused there. The 75 is going to have to bring it down to pit lane. The 8's actually going to stay out. The guy who caused the accident stays out. So what Carson Hocevar said at Daytona is true. Most of the time, if you cause the accident at super speedways, you're not going to be in the accident. Let's take a look back up at the front. The 78, that's Ethan George. He's fought his way back up to the front. Travis Decker on the outside, though. They're going 2 wide back up here at the front. I don't think they want to go 4 or even 3 wide after that little incident. But that's going to make the outside lane a little bit faster if that number 24 can reach up there. And if that 24... Oh my God!
No, the 7 car gets taken out.
The 38 comes down the track and wrecks them. No. We got to take a look back at that. Here's the 38. He's on the outside.
Unlucky for Devin Black.
Oh, hold on. All right. So we got the
Looked like that yellow car bumped the wall and barely clipped his rear bumper.
Here we go. We got the 38 truck. He is on the outside wall.
Leaders are passing a lap car. Oh, the 1 car is about to take the lap car out. Lost a lot of speed with that bump.
Yeah, the 38 truck just comes down into everybody and kills them. So that is not
a lot
good
of wrecks
racing.
happening right now.
Yeah, the 69, the 70's down, the 29 is also down. There's just a lot going on, a lot of meatball flags out there. 78 of Ethan George. He's still going to be leading this race, though.
Should be a caution. Caution's out. Get a look at your gauges. Everything good?
It looks like due to the amount of cautions, we are going to be throwing a yellow, actually. So the yellow flag is going to come out here at Talladega for the first time. An unexpected yellow flag. We're just going to throw this screen up. We're not actually going to go through a replay. We're just going to see what has happened here. So as I look through, taking a look, Nate Blasdell and Jeremy Fleck have been removed from the server for causing some of these wrecks. So, disgraceful driving, honestly. I don't know who would do that, Ricky. Who in their right mind would do such a thing, Rick?
Man, I have no idea.
Take a look, though. Travis Dyke, Jeremy Fleck, Austin Kingery, Shane Loveridge, Mike Johnson, Stephen Ward, Vincent R. Price, Zachary Harry, who else? Nate Blasdell, of course, being removed from the server. Matthew Lukac, Bentley Cole, and Michael Van Diver. Even more, Caleb Smith. You could see it at the top there. All of those times at the bottom, those number 3s, those mean that the drivers have gotten out of their trucks and are no longer racing. We had 40 trucks out here, and over half the field is already gone here at Talladega, unfortunately. Some from legitimate wrecks, some from disgraceful driving. We're going to take a look at Pit Entrance Road here. Some of these trucks are going to make their way down. And as these trucks make their way down, let's hear from our sponsor, Premier Racing Setups.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Alright, welcome back to Talladega here. A lot of trucks came off of pit road. A lot of people came off pit road. And a lot of people were on pit road. And we still have a lot of trucks on pit road. Some of these trucks are getting their damage fixed up. Not too sure if they have any fast repairs left, or even if there were any fast repairs to begin with. But some of these trucks are going to try to get their damage fixed and try and get back out there. Some of these trucks, they're wrecked, and they're not going to be able to keep going. Taking a look up here in first place, though. That's Ethan George. He's still leading this race confidently. The number 55 is going to be behind him. That's Scott Hull. The number 1 of Jane Smith in third. Travis Decker in fourth. Fifth, Donnie Beach. Ricky Miles in sixth. Doug Helfer in seventh. There's Robert Lavelle in eighth. Ronald Hall, 9th, and in 10th place you got Randy Coyer in that number 52 Coyer Racing Machine race wraps I see on there. Dude Wipes, because your bottom deserves the best. Yeah, don't sue us, Dude Wipes, because we're being cool to you. I actually do like Dude Wipes.
Sponsor us, Dude Wipes.
Yeah, sponsor us, Dude Wipes. We love Dude Wipes, and honestly, I need more. So, we love you.
Every time I do an oil change, I look for a Dude Wipes.
All right, the pace car lights are off, and we are going to start getting formed up here. The 69 truck, as you see there, is going to start passing under the apron. He's going to try and get some laps back. Some of these trucks are still laps down after that incident. A lot of gold wraps out there tonight. See a lot of gold shininess, especially off of that one in that 55 truck there. So we make our way through the entire field. We can take a look. At number 9, that is Matthew Brown. He's going to keep trying to get some laps back, or at least catch up to the field, I think. Behind him is going to be Dave B. Shutt. Robert Lavelle also trying to get some laps back. Jonathan Bergen getting some laps. And Greg is down pit road, as well as Theresa also down pit road.
That is one issue about doing a hosted race instead of a league race. It's going to be a lot of random people trying to ruin a good time.
Yeah, of course. You have that sometimes here in iRacing, but honestly, you don't have it too much to where you have to worry about it every single time. The 69 is going to try and get their lap back again. They are not going to be able to make it back to the start of the race, unfortunately. The pace car is going to be down. And Ethan, George, is going to lead us to the restart. Oh, and it actually looked like one of the trucks
Green
spun
flag.
out. Green flag is out here. George is not going to get as good of a jump as he hoped. That number 55 of Hull, he's going to be able to make a run. And Decker's right behind him. The 55 thought about shooting down, but is not able to make it. He is not clear yet. That outside lane looks like it might not be doing the best. That inside lane definitely has the strength. More and more trucks need to go to the outside in order to make it work. And that looks like what's about to happen. It looks like the number 8 in the 08 are going to try and make their way up there and get it to work. The number 5, that's Ricky Miles. He's going to filter in below. There's Beach in that 85. Smith in the 1. Getting a little bit loose out there. Going 3 wide back here. Hopefully that doesn't lead to catastrophe, unlike the other time. We seem to be keeping it clean there. That top line might actually get some speed with the other truck. The inside line definitely has a lot more power though, so they are going to filter back out to 2 wide racing. We're going to start running into some lap traffic. That's going to be the truck that spun out towards the start of the race there. Taking a look at Devin Black here. He's going to be in that number 7 truck. Mellow yellow truck up there on that top line. There he is. We still got a lot of racing to do here at Talladega. I'm unsure if they're going to still throw the caution here coming up. If you remember, we have cautions at lap 20, 40, and 60. It's an 80-lap race here at Talladega. Ricky, what are our temperatures looking like as we go 3 wide?
We are at 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
Track temperature's not fluctuating much. A couple of trucks are going to shoot to the very top lane. They're going to have a 3-lane here. Not too sure if they didn't learn the lesson the last time or if they want to try and have some guts. But either way, I'm all for it. There's a better look at him out there. 7's getting a little bit loose. 8 and the 7 trying to work together, getting a little bit loose there in that middle lane.
Travis Decker is trying to squeeze his way back into the lead.
Top lane is trying to get going. We got Decker blinking a little bit. That middle lane seems to be the lane that's working the best. That outside, very outside lane seems to be falling off. Pretty significant amount, to be honest with you. Cole is going to take the lead there in that 55 truck. These two have been battling it out. George and Cole, they've been going all night pretty much here on this restart. The 8's going to get a little bit loose again. Getting really loose. Hopefully that's not too much of an issue for him. There's Black back there. Devin Black in the number 7 in that mellow yellow machine. They're still 3 wide racing. Hall still stuck in the middle in the Hornet's Nest. They're going to door ding a little bit. That's the 717 in Decker in the number 114. And we got a truck rejoining on the track right in front of the leaders. They're going to get a little bit crazy up there, but nothing too bad. Miles in that number 5 machine, he's going to be there in 4th place. The 55 is going to shoot towards the bottom. Things are starting to get crazy in the back. Everybody's getting
contact.
Loose. We got door banging all around. The number 8's going to still be in that Hornet's Nest. More door banging. That's going to push the number 78 down a little bit on the track. We're 3 wide up here at the front. It's very tight. 78's going to door bang off. They're fighting for the stage win.
Caution's out. How's my radio been today? Can you hear me fine?
I can't believe they kept playing that.
Oh, they're wrecking a caution. The 78 gets spun around. No! Leave him alone. It doesn't look like there's too much damage. Maybe a scuff on the door, but... Oh, that's
and
crazy.
One car did not like that door bump.
Oh, they are racing crazy for the stage. So you know what? I know we're not the official NASCAR people, but it looked close enough. I'm going to give that stage win... I think probably here to George as we wait for the results.
I think Heath and George got that one.
I think Heath and George got it too, but we're going to wait for the results here, the official results from NASCAR. Or aka iRacing NASCAR. And it looks like George, Ethan George, has taken home the Stage 2 victory, which makes him our Stage 1 and Stage 2 winner here of the night. And now that we're looking at that damage a little bit more, yeah, his door is dented in. That front bumper is really dented in there. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen. He's slowing down significantly. I'm wondering if the pace car's back there somewhere. Let's take a look back. Yep, there's the pace car. You got trucks still racing around the outside to get laps back. Come on, pace car, you're late. All these trucks parked here, and they're going to head down pit road. So let's take a look at pit road entrance right now. Ricky Miles is actually going to beat it out.
That's been an eventful first half of the race. Let's see where the second half goes.
We're officially halfway through this race. So we're going on to lap 41. Trucks cycling out of pit road. And let's take a look here. Number 24, Greg J. Todd, having a little bit of an issue. He is on lap 33. So he's not... Oh, wait, no, sorry. He is on lap 41. He is on the lead lap, waiting for the rest of the field to come by there and pass him. Way down there. Miles, Ricky Miles, is going to be leading this race, it looks like. That number 5 machine, Rocket Man, has made his way to the front. The 55 of Hull is going to be right behind him, followed by Smith. So Miles is not going to have it easy up there. He's got some pretty good contenders to fight for the next 20 laps with. We're going to have to see how he does, but I do think that he could pull something out tonight and win it tonight. Who do you got bets on out there tonight, Ricky?
It is a little close to call at this point. It's a lot of it's getting mixed up with the yellows. If I had to bet on someone, I would probably put it. Tough to say, Goose. That's all I'm gonna say. Tough to say.
The one thing that I learned about betting on super speedways is to never bet on super speedways. So, in all honesty, your bet is correct. I wouldn't really bet on anyone out here tonight because it's Talladega. Anything could happen. But if you want to look statistically out there, the number 75 of Shutt, he is up 18 positions since the start of this race. Let's take a look at Shutt there. Shutt in that 75 truck, he is up 17 positions. Also, Coyer in the 52 truck, up 18 positions. Shutt now 16 positions. That's all right. Coyer in that 52 truck, up 18 positions. Back here, though, we got the 717 of Bergen. A Bergeron. He's up 9 positions. Lavelle up 10 positions. Lavelle right there in that 83 truck. We got more trucks coming onto pit road, coming off of pit road. We're going to head back up here to the leader and start getting ready for the start of this restart here. Also, take a look there. 114 of Decker up 12 positions. Hull up 12 positions. And that number 55 truck in second position to the outside there.
Not going. They're going to figure you out.
We're going to delay the caution here. iRacing and Dare have decided to delay the caution. Some of your biggest losers out there is the 149 of Krishar, down 10 positions. The number 24 of Todd, he's going to be down 16 positions. The 69 of Miles, down 11 positions since the start of the race, and also still a lap down. Still yet to get on the lead lap. You see Theresa out there in the number 70 truck, 38 on the 38 laps. She is a couple laps down. I'm just gonna guess it's a she. I'm so sorry if you're not. The caution is gonna be delayed. More trucks are gonna start filtering down pit lane. Seems like after those guys came in here and caused some issues, it seems like we've got a little bit of a fiasco on our hands. Trying to get some of these trucks caught up due to those incidents. But also just trying to figure out what we're doing here. Let's see if we can get an idea. Just a little idea. Hold on just a second. Alright, it looks like we had more people waved around to get their laps back. We had some people leave. Unfortunately. Let's see real quick. Ethan Krishar is unfortunately no longer in the race, so he will be added to the list of trucks that did not finish. Junior's down pit lane. He's been down pit lane for a minute now. Unknown if he's going to come back out. He's a good amount of laps down. We got some more trucks to the outside trying to get some laps back, but we are going to be coming to the green flag here very, very shortly. It's that 55 truck on the outside. And let's get a good look at some of let's get a different camera view, an outside camera view. This is the front bumper of the number 1 of James Smith. Let's ride along on the front bumper for the restart. Maybe not this truck. Let's go a few trucks back, and let's run along with the number 64 of Doug Heffer as the green flag is out. That inside lane gets checked up a little bit. See that outside lane? They're going to start moving. This is the rear bumper cam of Helfer. He's got some people coming behind him. There we go. Good side view of Doug Helfer in that number 64 truck. Climax. Let's jump up the field a couple ways here. This is the number 78 of Ethan George. This is your stage 1 and 2 winner. Definitely a fast truck. I do think he can make his way back up through the field. What do you think, Ricky?
Sorry about that. Did a great restart. Let's hopefully keep it clean. We have one more stage in 15 laps. After that, it's going to be pretty cautious.
Right now we're riding along on the side camera of Ethan George in that number 78. We see the number 7 going and trying to take it 3 wide as the 08 is going to come up the track a little bit here. What do you think? The 78, he's been fast all day. He's been stage 1 and 2 winner. But do you think that he's going to be able to make his way back up through the track and get back up there to first place?
I would say he has a good chance. I mean, he's only in 9th right now, still in the same pack as the leaders, so...
he's in 7th position.
anything goes. Oh, he scooted up? Okay.
Yeah, he's in 7th position right now. I do think he has a pretty good chance of getting up there. Oh, he is in 10th position. Sorry, 10th position.
But at this rate, everyone is
pushing. Back. It is 3 wide. The number 37 is to the apron. It's still 3 wide racing. The number 9.
Oh, that middle lane is getting a lot of speed right now. Let's see if they can take the leaders.
The middle lane is trying to move up. They're trying to go. The 55.
Oh no, they left the 9 car hanging. Now he's falling back.
The 55 car is to the outside. He is your leader. That's Hull. He's going to be leading those 3 trucks, but he's got a whole group of trucks behind him trying to catch up. That middle lane is working. They're getting a little bit loose back there. 5 is going to break to make a middle lane. So now we've got 3-lane racing yet again here at Talladega. Every time they've gone 3 wide here, it hasn't ended too pretty, so we're going to have to see how this one goes. The number 24 dives to the bottom, helping that number 7 out. The 85's in that middle lane. There's the number 52. That's Randy Coyer.
So far, I was keeping an eye on Travis Decker. He's been driving pretty aggressively, but so far he is in 2nd place.
There's that number 8 of Hall. We've seen that his truck tends to be pretty loose when he's in the pack. He likes to run that middle lane, but that truck just seems to get away from him more and more. Decker's going to be helping out Hull in that 2nd place position there. Hull's in 1st. Then you got Caps in the 08 coming up behind them. The number 9 is going to get a little bit loose on that outside lane. The number 5 in the middle, that's Ricky Miles in that number 5 machine. He's going to get pretty loose there in the middle. That middle lane is definitely got the speed. They've got the power. The inside lane, that number 52 is desperately trying to find a way to get past some of these trucks there. That number 8 is trying to make his way to get away from that number 7 truck. Trying to stick with him. He's getting loose like he has been before. That number 29 truck is the truck that spun on the last restart there. He's made his way up there. He did tap the wall a little bit, but he's still going. They're going 2 wide for the lead there. That's number 83. That is Lavelle.
3 wide.
Lavelle is trying to make his way to the lead. And he's got it. That outside lane's trying to get more cars. You see the faint remnants of the top third lane, but it has died off and is immediately going to try and resurface. They're going to go 3 wide for the lead yet again. And just like that, though, it doesn't look like that third line's going to live for too long. The 08's going to fall back. He's got a couple more trucks with him. The 08's actually going to go up and catch the wall a little bit. Not sure if that's going to do any damage to his truck, but it's definitely going to make him slower. These guys are spreading out all along the track. Still 3 wide almost for the lead. The number 9's to the outside. Looked like Decker was there in the middle. That is Decker in the middle.
He's more bumping the 9 car right now. He's losing speed. 3 wide for the 3rd position.
There's Beach in that 85. He's to the back bumper of the 9. That 1 is getting to the back bumper of Decker. 55 is going to absolutely launch forward with the help of Lavelle. That inside line's got a little bit of power behind him.
Of course, all these cars have power behind them. They're all driving the shit.
10 laps to go until the final stage, and then cautions will be thrown. This has been one of our cleaner stages. The number 9 is going to try and go down, and he's going to filter all the way down to that bottom lane. He's going to abandon that top lane.
No, the Dude Wife's car got taken out.
Oh, no. Decker's going to door bang with the number 24. That's Todd out there. Pole's going to continue leading this race, followed by Lavelle. The number 75, that's Shut in 3rd place.
The 08 car is spinning out, trying to get back on the track. He needs to hurry up and catch up and get his laps back on the next stage.
That 78 truck of George, your stage winner for the first 2 stages, he's fallen back a bit. He's back there in 16th position. Hopefully he'll be able to make his way back up the track. Look back there, 717 is going to take it down to pit lane.
That yellow Miller car is pushing that 9 car as hard as he can.
And take a look at that. That outside lane has got some momentum. The 31 rockets to the front. Matthew Brown is your new leader and a new leader for the session. The number 7 car is going to be in 2nd position. That's Devin Black. Decker, which is no stranger to the front, is going to be in 4th. And, of course, Scott Hull, which was your previous leader, is going to be there in 5th or 4th position. Lavelle in 5th position. It's going to get a little bit loose going into that corner. Sometimes when you're behind these trucks, you can't really see what's in front of you, so it can make timing, getting that curvature right for that corner entry hard. And a couple more trucks are going to take it to pit lane. A lot more trucks actually going to take it to pit lane. Ricky Miles is going to absolutely rocket forward, going down below the flag or the apron there. Let's head back to the leader, if we can, please. Please. Still saying that Shut is our leader. There we go. Shut is our leader. That number 37 truck, that is going to be a lap down truck, I believe. Yeah. So Shut is going to be your leader. Dave B. Shut. And that number 75 Chevrolet. The one thing that has stayed pretty consistent this entire race, Chevrolets have been dominating the top 20. And now they're going to take it to pit lane. Take a look at pit lane entry.
Single Dodge.
Here's pit lane entry, pit lane exit. Let's take a look back to your leader. As of right now, it's
smartest
Todd.
play on the pit right now. I would only get about 8 laps of fuel, knowing there's one last stage.
Cars are going to start filtering out of pit road. looks like the number 24 Todd might lead us on this race, unless the rest of the field catches up. So here comes the number 9. Number 7 to the outside. They're going to get a little bit close. That's your new leader. There's Brown. Still registering that Todd, or Greg J. Todd is our leader, which he is not. That is going to be these 3 cars up here, these 3 trucks. Matthew Brown is going to be your leader, and he is going to lead a lap here at Talladega. Congratulations, Matthew Brown. You get to officially say you led a lap at Talladega unless the 7 truck somehow catches you. You will not. You are safe. But that group behind them, they're going to be catching up pretty quickly here. So they're going to have to... They're going to have to figure something out. Those 4 trucks are going to go to the outside. These 3 trucks are going to fight on the inside lane. The number 9 is going to throw a block to the 24, and it's going to be a little bit greasy, but it's going to stick. That number 7 is going to have some speed on the bottom, though, helped out by Lavelle. That number 7 might take first place if he can clear Matthew Brown. Looks like Devin Black is going to be able to almost clear Brown. That outside lane is going to start getting back to making momentum. You got the number 75 truck. He's going to be joining that top row. Matthew Brown has a black flag. Unknown what for. But he was black flagged. So unknown what the 24 did. Might have passed under the apron. That could have been something. But he's going to go to the bottom and let some of these trucks by. Which is going to put the number 24 of Todd as your new leader. That is Greg J. Todd. Smith right behind him, and Ricky Miles in that number 5 machine right behind.
Now listen to the commentary of the driver. They said you were not allowed to pass on the apron.
Alright, so yes, Brown was black flagged for passing under the apron. So he is going to have to serve his penalty. They're going to pass this number 70 truck. Number 70 truck is laps down. But some of these trucks are going to try and use it to their advantage to draft with. They want to keep him in the pack with them and try and add him pretty much to their collection of trucks here at Talladega to try and be able to draft with and make them some of the fastest out there. Brown still not coming down to serve his caution, it doesn't look like. Or not his caution, his black flag, it looks like.
Ricky Miles made it all the way back to 3rd. Pretty impressive for how far back he fell.
They're going to get a little bit loose going down the back straightaway here and fan out. And they're going to try and get this middle lane working. They're going to be as high as they can almost on this track. Seventy's gonna duck down. Looks like he's gonna try and head down the pit lane. 7's gonna try and filter back up with that pack of trucks. And that is Devin Black. He's gonna be falling off a little bit there. Lavelle's gonna be at the end of that pack there, unless Devin can jump back. They've got another pack behind him. But it ain't gonna matter too much. They're gonna have the fight if they want to be the stage leader for this final stage. After this stage, cautions will come out as needed. So these drivers are gonna have to be careful if they want green flag all the way. And it's going to be close. Smith to the outside. Todd is going to be on the bottom. That outside lane has got the momentum. Smith.
Caution's out.
Smith will win your stage 3. James Smith, and then number 1 will win stage 3. So congratulations to Smith. Your stage winners of the day, the number 78 truck. That is, let's find him throughout the field. Take a look at where he is. Oh, where is he? There he is. That is Ethan George. Ethan George has won at stage 1 and stage 2 of tonight. And then, of course, James Smith is going to be your stage 3 winner, your final stage of the night. Let's take a look at pit lane entrances. These guys are going to come down pit lane.
Still, it's anybody's race. Oh, the 85 car just took out 8 in the pits.
Oh, I did see that on pit lane. Let's get back there and take a look.
9 car overshot his pit by almost a
That
mile.
was Ronald Hall who got taken out on pit lane, unfortunately. And Smith will win your race out of pit lane. So Smith is going to be in a good position. Ricky Miles in that second position. Dave B. Shutt, third. Devin Black in fourth. Scott Hull, fifth. Doug Helfer, sixth. Ethan George, seventh. Peyton Kleba, eighth. Robert Lavelle in ninth. Greg J. Todd in 10th. Travis Decker is going to be your 11th truck out there. Let's find Decker. Decker got filtered back a little bit, man. That's unfortunate to see. John Miles is going to be in 12th position. Johnny Beach in 13th. Randy Coyer in that 52 truck. Zach Capps in 15th position. Matthew Brown, 16th. Ronald Hull, 17th. Theresa Speicher in that number 70 truck. Theresa is a lap down and is gonna try and get back up there. Austin Hull is not out there. Austin Hull is disconnected from the race, unfortunately. We got 18 trucks out of 40 trucks left here at Talladega. Talladega is the mother of all tracks, one of the most ruthless tracks there can be. So with over half the field gone now, it's going to be a little bit slower of a race. Hopefully there won't be as many accidents and we can go green flag from here. James Smith is going to be leading your race around here tonight. The pace car lights are going to go off this time around. So far, Ricky, it's been a pretty okay race tonight. We've had a couple of hiccups, but honestly, it hasn't been too bad racing.
Just another night at Talladega.
Yes, sir.
Looks like there is less than half the original field left on the racetrack. 2 cars getting their laps back, trying to get back to the lead lap. And from there, it's anybody's game. Hopefully they keep it clean.
Ricky, I'm going to have you call the start of this race coming up here, so go ahead and take it away from here.
So far in the lead, there's James Smith. Second, Ricky Miles. Third, Dave Shutt. There's a lot of high safety ratings in this race so far. Not too high of an I rating, but still pretty impressive. And no Fords in sight, Goose. How do you feel about that?
Well, there's a Ford back there in 13th position, but I'm not seeing too many other than that. There's just one left. So one more Ford, one more Ram, and one more Toyota remain in the field. The rest of the field consists of Chevys.
One more lap till green. For the rest of the race, there will be cautions as needed. Green flag about to go out.
Race car's down.
Green flag.
Oh, James
Flag
Smith gets a
is
good
in
jump.
the air. James Smith does get a good jump. We do have some black flags throughout the field. Those will be cleared as necessary. James Smith with that awesome jump. Shutt right behind him. Ricky Miles back there in third position. He's not giving up without a fight. That outside lane, unfortunately, doesn't seem like it's holding together as well as some of these other restarts. As that 55 is going to try and filter his way down, leaving that 85 out there that hang. That's Donnie Beach out there. Guys are going to have to be a lot more careful on this restart, as Ricky did talk about. Cautions are now enabled. They will be thrown for crashes throughout the field. So take a look back here. It's good to see that Theresa is back on the lead lap. Now has a fighting chance. Todd, who originally almost was the leader at the beginning of this race, he was the leader at the beginning of this race. He's all the way back here in last almost. Ronald Hall is going to be bringing up the rear of the racetrack. They're almost going to be going through wide back here.
Ooh, Devin Black's trying to take the lead on the outside. Does he have enough speed in side draft?
That outside lane is starting to form up. You see back there, they're going to have some help coming. These three trucks are going to have to duke it out until then. That inside lane also has help coming. And it's a little bit
The
closer.
outside lane is taking the lead. They have incredible speed on there on the enter of turn 3.
It does look like Black is almost clear from James Smith, but not quite yet as they come to the trioval. They're going to go side by side. A third lane looks like
James
it
Black.
might be going.
James Black was clear, but it looked like he didn't want to leave 78
Black
far
is
behind.
clear. 78 almost looks like he's clear. They both go down to the
there they
inside
are.
lane. They're working together. That's 78, Ethan George. Your stage 1
James
and
Smith's
2.
slowly falling back. Does he have enough draft to catch back up?
Your stage 1 and 2 leader. He is going to be back up there. As we saw in the last, before the stage came out, he was back there a little bit. Now, him and Black have rocketed forward. They're going 3 wide back there. Black currently leading the race. The group has stayed together. All 18 trucks have stayed together. All 17 trucks, sorry, 17 trucks. Oh no, 18. Yes, 18. Two outside lanes are falling off a little bit. They're all going 3 wide back there, but they're all losing time. That inside lane has got the most horsepower up there. That middle lane is going to start forming up now. Beach is
James
deciding
Smith's trying to go on
whether
the outside.
Beach is deciding whether to go to the middle lane or stay to that inside lane. 70, Teresa's trying to get down the track. Teresa's going to get clear, but it's going to shoot right back up to the middle lane. That's the faster lane. Lavelle into the wall.
Oh,
He's gonna
Devin
bounce
Black
off
gave up the inside, went in front of James Smith.
Black's going to be blocking
George,
Smith.
opportunity for the lead.
George taking that bottom lane. He's going to try and rocket forward with Hull right behind him. Beach right behind him. Of Miles, he's going to be bringing up the rear of the race. It says that the number 8 of Hall is out there. The number 8 of Hall is unfortunately not out there. It is Miles back there.
And it's crazy to see how everyone in Vega, they're enemies until they need to be friends. Oh, James Smith just leaves Devin Black all the way in the back.
Your new leader is James Smith. Shutt is going to be right behind him. Miles in that 3rd position, but that inside lane is going to start making its return. Miles on the inside.
Then you
They've
start
got
cutting
3
on the
lanes
inside.
going.
They want to keep that lead.
We've got 3 lanes going. That inside lane is going to try and almost get left out. They're shooting in between both. They want to stay in that middle lane, but they also want to keep helping out that inside lane in case they need them. That inside, or that middle lane, is definitely rocketing forward though. Miles is Black is trying to get something to work there on the bottom. Miles trying to get something to work also back there. That outside lane, a very outside lane. It's going to be 3 wide racing here for the lead very soon. The very outside lane is starting to form up, and Miles is going to have the thing here. What is he going to do? Is he going to block, or is he going to stay there in the middle? He's going to stay there in the middle. He is in the Hornet's Nest. Welcome to 3 Wide Racing here at Talladega, everybody. If you didn't know, a lot of stuff is about to go down. And you've got a front row show here. That 78 truck is trying to make its way back up there with Black. Smith is not going to let that go. That outside, or that middle lane is going to try and make its way.
That outside's going. Ooh,
that outside lane's got some
getting.
momentum. More and more people to the outside lane. That's got them moving pretty quick. The 78 is trying to get it to work, though. They're going to get loose. The 64 is going to get pushed below the apron, but they're going to keep it clean. Everybody's a little bit loose. Hopefully they'll see that as slow down a little bit, take it easy. There's 10 laps left to go. We've got to make something work. Brown is going to be your new leader there in that 9 truck. He was black flagged for passing under the apron, but he has made his way back up here to the front. More and more 3 wide racing back there, almost 4 wide. Smith is going to be fighting with
very
black.
aggressive on the last 10 laps.
The 78 truck still fighting. 75, that's shut. He's going to be on the outside. They're 2 wide racing now after their little incident. 69 is going to blink a little bit. It's Miles. There are 2 Miles out there. Miles 1 and Miles 4. Brown's still leading. Smith in second. Yates gonna go with the first lane, hoping that someone's gonna follow him. Unfortunately, he's gonna realize almost a little too late. No one's gonna follow him outside, so he's gonna have the filter right back in.
Lead, going on the outside lane. From behind, stay shut.
Shut to the lead. Miles right behind in second place. And they're going to start going down pit lane.
Ooh, the 5 car gets swirly.
The 9 gets squirrely. Looks like for the most part they're going to keep it pretty clean coming down pit lane. Let's go to the exit of pit lane as we watch the trucks start to filter through. I've had a lot of accidents on pit lane myself, Ricky. How about you? Have you ever hit anyone coming down pit lane?
Never hit anyone. Got hit plenty of times.
The 78 fudges his pit. It's going to slow him down a lot. And he's going to filter back. He's going to lose the race off of pit road.
That's a shame.
Lavelle in the 83 is going to take the lead away and is going to beat the rest of the cars off of pit lane. Or not off of pit lane. He is going to start filtering down at pit lane. The actual leader off of pit lane was Shutt. The 75 of Shutt has beat everybody off of pit lane, but Brown, your original leader, is not too far behind, locking bumpers with Shutt, as Decker is going to try and make his way up the track. But here comes Todd. He's not going to let it by too soon. But Black is also right behind him, followed by Helfer, then Miles. And there's George. He had that little fuss up on pit lane. He's currently in 10th position, estimated to come out around, well, probably around where he is right now, 12th position, after Lavelle pits. There's Miles. They're going to get in front of him. He's going to filter down to 11th, which is going to put Ethan in 10th. We almost have 5 laps to go here. This front pack is fighting. Lavelle is still leading this race. He's up here all by himself. He's going to tag the wall a little bit. And here comes the pack. Black to the inside. He's going to try and make it work, but most of these trucks are going to stick to the middle lane. They don't really want to give anything up. Shutt is still going to continue to lead the race. Todd is going to go to the bottom. Brown is sticking with Shutt, but Brown is going to all of a sudden head to the bottom. And he's going to get the pass a little bit. He sticks his nose in. Shutt back to first. There's only 2 on that outside lane. Now 4. Just like that. Things change so much here in Talladega with this wide open track. Shutt is still your leader, but Black is trying to fight for it, sticking that nose in there. That outside lane has got the momentum. Shutt is up 26 positions since the start of this race. He has absolutely worked hard today Lavelle also working pretty hard. 23 positions gained since the start of the race. There's Decker in the 1-1-4. Gonna start falling back a little bit. Black's gonna try and draft. You're on lap 76 of this 80-lap race. Shutt is leading. Shutt, Lavelle, Brown, and Todd, and Black, your top 5, all fighting it out here at Talladega. Brown's going to shoot it to the bottom, and he's going to try and almost get some help. Todd thinks about it, but he's going to stay to the top. Brown's going to be left out there to dry all by himself on the bottom. He thought he could get it to work, and he's going to start falling back there. He's holding on to it, though. Todd's going to come down and make a middle lane and try and get that side draft off. Todd down right in front of Brown, and he's going to try and help him. They've got a group coming, though. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks coming up. The 78, there's George. That is Ethan George, your stage 1 and 2 winner. Following James Smith, leading that pack, trying to get to the front group here. They don't have many laps to go, so they're going to have to try and get up there pretty quickly. Black's to the inside. Brown and Todd also to the inside. It's 3v3. As soon as I say that, though, they're going to head up the track. Brown's going to get a little bit aggressive, staying absolutely locked to the back of Todd, and they're going to rock it to the front. Take a look at that. Brown's going to door bang the 75 of Shutt a little bit. Todd's going to get clear, and he's going to be your new leader. Decker behind Brown, trying to get something to work. Brown is absolutely locking bumpers with Todd, and is going to shoot up to the top lane. Try and get a pass off. Ooh, my goodness, excuse me, I had the hiccups. Brown's up there. He's going to try and get something going. They got a third lane trying to filter. Another truck is going to shoot up there. That's James Smith. James Smith was your stage 3 winner. Both of your stage winners are up there trying to fight for the lead of this race. This is lap 79 of 80. Can they do it? Todd to the front. Greg J. Todd. Single filed up. Todd's to the back. White flag is in the air, though. Black is your leader right now. Decker right behind. Miles in third. Black's gonna throw a block. It's a bad block. Decker to the wall. He's gonna come back down. He's gonna get wrecked across the line. He still gets it.
Wow.
I think he still got it. We're waiting for the official results, as that was a heck of a ending there. Let's double check that incident real quick. Let's head back to let's see what the heck happened here. All right. Take a look here. Decker up into the wall. The 7 comes down to block the 69 of Miles. Does not get it off. Comes down sideways. That is Black. Devin Black across the line sideways. He is going to be your winner. Followed by... Let's see who else came across the line next. Oh no, I messed up. Hold on. I pressed the wrong button here. Alright, well it does show anyways on the board there who won. It was Black, Miles, Helfer, Decker, Brown, and Todd was in your 6th position. Followed by Smith, George, Beach, Lavelle, Shutt, Kleba, Croyer, Caps, Miles, Hall, Speaker, Hull, Bergson Jr., and another Hull. Unfortunately, a lot of people did get wrecked out of this race. So that was unfortunate. But let's take a minute here real quick as we are going to try and pull in our top 5 and see if they are in the Discord. So we will be back. Alrighty. So it does not look like, unfortunately, anybody in the top 5 tonight has joined the Discord. So we are not going to have any interviews tonight, which means I made my little interview screen for no reason. So, unfortunate, but a pretty good race for tonight. A couple of hiccups along the way, but that's just something that you got to expect here with racing. A good top 5 finish here for Brown after fighting his way to the front. I know he was trying. Unfortunate for George. He was your stage 1 and 2 winner. That was Ethan George. Your stage 3 winner for tonight was James Smith, and your winner for tonight was Devin Black. Devin Black, John Miles in second, Doug Helfer third, Travis Decker fourth, Matthew Brown fifth. What did you think of tonight's race, Ricky?
It was pretty intense. A lot of people was going for the lead early and was not expecting these people to finish top 10.
That is very true. That is very true. I did not expect a lot of these guys to get up there. You know, from the start of the race, we were watching it, and it seemed like you knew who was going to be there. You knew who was gonna win it. But then it all just it changed. It really did change, and I think it's gonna get a lot better. You know, I think these races are definitely gonna get a lot better the more they go on.
Yes, sir. I do agree with you on that.
So, as we come to a close here at Talladega, I would like to thank everybody for joining the stream and coming out and watching tonight. I'd like to thank Premier Racing Setups, and I'd like to thank you, Ricky, for joining us in the booth. Thank you to the other Ricky for putting on this league. Make sure you guys join the Discord Dare, Dirty Air Racing Experience hosted series. If you are interested in being a part of these broadcasts and being on the track, and also just being a part of the community. I do know they also do league races, so if you're looking for a new league to join, definitely come check out Dare. Big shout out to our sponsors, Premier Racing Setups. Another big shout out to Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop as well. If you guys want some good leagues to check out Wild West Racing Series, MDRA Dirt Racing Series, and also check out our sponsors, Fitness 19. Make sure you check out our sponsors. Also, Juicy Spider Designs, Juicy Spider Studios, the Friday Nights O'Reilly Auto Parts Racing League, Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Make sure you check out the Fearless Setup Shop, join the Fearless Discord server, and Circle S Creek. Big shout out to our sponsors. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to make this thing possible. And with that, we'll have to say goodbye to you for now, but we will see you again here in Dare, back here on Saturday. Check in tomorrow for Black Diamond Racing League. We will be broadcasting Black Diamond Racing League tomorrow night. So come and check us out then. But until then, we will see you guys later. Have a safe and blessed night. Have a good one.